Welcome to Park Avenue Videos. I'm Breanna and today I'm here with Ms. Smiley. Hi, Ms. Smiley.
Hi, Breanna. How are you?
I'm good. Today I'm going to be asking you a few questions.
Thank you.
What do you do for the Orange Board of Education?
Well, I have a very long title. My title is Administrative Assistant to the Superintendent for Operations and Human Resource Services. And so that entails a lot of work with HR, what we call human resources, which is like personnel.
Okay. Why did you come to Orange to be a human resource?
Well, I actually came to Orange from Irvington Board of Education, where I served as a human resource administrator for 8 years. And now I've been here in Orange for 16. I'll have my 17th year completed in July. So I wanted to see what Orange was like, and I have really enjoyed it these 17 years.
Was your first job in the Orange Board of Education a human resource?
No, actually I was a music teacher. I was a music teacher for 8 years. Actually, I went to college for music, and so after the 8 years was up, I actually went into employment and training for the City of Elizabeth and then for the County of Union. And then Irvington called me to be a human resource administrator, and I thought it was a good way to combine my educational career with employment and training.
That sounds very interesting.
It is very interesting.
How do you become a human resourcer?
In some districts, they require a human resources administrator to have certain certifications. In Orange, I have a human resources background, but I also have a principal certification, a supervisor certification as well, and I just completed all my requirements for a superintendent certification.
I heard you use the word certification. What exactly does that mean?
Well, the New Jersey Department of Education requires certain certificates in order to work in a school district. Like teachers, they have to have a certificate, nurses, guidance counselors. That's what the New Jersey State Department of Education requires. And that entails most of the time, a degree, and sometimes additional credits, graduate credits.
Now I know what that word means. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why did you go into education?
Well, as I said, I started off as a music teacher. I actually taught myself music from my mother's books at home. I learned to teach myself to read music, and so I was able to get into college with piano background, but actually I was a voice major. So then when I graduated from college, I said, I think I want to be a music teacher, and that's what I did. So I became a music teacher, did that for 8 years, and then, as I said, I went into not human resources, so I guess you could say human resources, employment and training for adults for the City of Elizabeth and then for the County of Union.
Being a music teacher sounds fun.
Oh, it was for a while. And then after coming out of it, I still do some music on the side, though.
Okay. What do you do in your spare time?
Music on the side. I actually am an organist for a church. Actually, I've been an organist at my church for 47 years. Ever since I came out of college, I've been playing for my church. And so that's what I do as a part-time, in addition to working every day. And I also love to travel, and I love to cook and bake.
Where do you travel to?
Well, I've been to every continent except for 2. I still have Antarctica and Australia to do. But I've been to Africa and to Asia and Europe and North America and South America.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for students who want to be a human resourcer just like you?
Well, I'd say, first of all, you need good grades. Graduate from high school, graduate from college, and also have a backup. As I said, I started off as a music major, but ended up being a human resource administrator. So it's like my backup plan, but it's something that I ended up doing longer than I was a music teacher. So I always say have something that you can fall back on in addition to what you say, this is going to be my goal. But have something in the background that you might like to do that you may want to work at later on.
That sounds like a good tip for kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we go, do you have a favorite quote you want to share?
I don't know if I have a favorite quote, but I have a favorite song that I like to share with you that sort of like summarizes my life. And it's a song that is near and dear to me, and it says, "May the work I've done speak for me." And that's what I really want to happen. I want the work that I've done to speak for me. And the words of the song goes, "When I'm resting in my grave and there's nothing else that can be said, I want the work that I've done to speak for me. I want the service that I give to speak for me. And when I've done the best that I can and my friends don't understand, I want the service that I give to speak for me. And I want the life that I live to speak for me." So that sort of summarizes how I feel, and it sort of captures my spirit.
Thank you for sharing that.
And thank you, Breanna, for having me here today and the video club. I've seen some of your work, and it's just awesome. And I love Park Avenue School and all the students here, and I think you're doing an excellent job. Just keep up the good work.
And also thank you for coming here with us today.
Thank you, Breanna.
From Park Avenue School, I'm Brianna. Have a wonderful day.